Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are in a day 3 and we are going to see the session 1.3. So today we are going to cover convert the list of list into the Spark data frame using in row. So what exactly we are going to do here is like we have a list and we are going to convert that list of lists into the list of rows, and then we are going to create a Spark data frame on top of the rows. So in earlier sessions, we have seen how to create the Spark data frame using a list and list of tuples. So today we're going to see how we're going to create a data frame using a row. So let's say we have a user list which has a list of list. If you see, I have a list inside that I have a list of lists. So I have one and Scott and two and all as the list inside the list. So the type of an user list is nothing but a list, and the type of the user list of an first object is also a list. Now, right, I'm going to so we can able to create a data frame using a list of lists directly. We can do that, and also how we did earlier with a list of tuples. So we can, as I said earlier, we can create a data frame using list of list as well and list of tuples. So first let's try to create a data frame using this list of list. So spark.create data frame user list. Also if I give, so I can create a data frame using system generated columns. If you want to specifically mention the column name and data type, you can use spark.create data frame user lists. Then you can mention the column name like user ID and what is the data type, and another column name username and what is the data type is string. So converting the list of list into the list of rows using an we can use a list comprehension or a map method. So there are two options available. Today I'm going to cover it using the list comprehensions. Okay, first what we have to do, first we have to import the row from pyspark.sql import row, so that we can import the row functions. And then what I'm trying to do is like I have a users underscore row. I'm going to convert the list of list into list of rows, so that what I'm doing a list comprehension for user in users list. I'm taking on top of that, I'm taking a rows star comma user. I will tell why I'm taking a star of user in later session. So if I do this right, what I will get out of it is like I will get if I print the users row, I will get the list of rows. If you see, there is a list, and inside that we have a row 1 comma Scott and 2 comma Donald, so that we have converted the list of lists into the list of rows. Now we try to create a Spark data frame on top of the rows. So spark.create data frame users underscore rows, so which will create a system generated columns and data types. The data frame will be created with schema. How we can do the similar way, we can pass the column name and then the data type. So now we'll see why I have used a star. So first we'll see with a little example for that to understand. So there is a consider there is a function with a dummy function, and you have a star of arguments in that. Star of argument is nothing but a varying argument. And let's say if you have dummy, if you pass 1, then it will create a tuple like 1 comma. And if you pass 1 comma hello, then again it will create a tuple like 1 comma hello. So you can pass n number of arguments, so that it will create the tuple out of it, whatever the numbers or values you are passing, so that this is nothing but varying arguments. Now we'll see. Let's say we have an user underscore details 1 comma Scott. This is nothing but a list. So if I pass this user's details to the dummy, what I will get is like the entire thing, whatever the list we have, that will consider as one argument. So if you see inside that, I have an 1 comma Scott as a single list. So it considers as an one argument. If I pass dummy star users underscore detail, then it will consider that as two different the list. Whatever the values inside the list will be considered as an two different arguments. If you see here 1 comma start, the number of argument here is 2. The row takes a varying argument. To make use of that, we have to use star. So nothing but the row function by default, which is takes a varying argument. So to support the varying argument, we have to give star out to it. In the next section 1.4, we will see the similar kind of thing like list of tuples, how we convert that into a list of rows and then create a data frame on top of it. So this is very similar to what we have seen earlier. So we have a users list, which is nothing but a list of tuples. If I see, right, if I print the type, right, I can able to see that inside the element, inside the list is tuple. And then I will try, I can create, and we can see earlier, like in earlier sessions, like spark.create data frame users list. I will create create a data frame on top of the list of tuples, or even I can create a data frame by providing the schema and data type. Now we'll try to convert this into a list of tuples into a row. So a list of rows from PySpark. For that, what we needed is like we have to import the row module. So from PySpark.sql import a row, then users underscores rows, which is equal to what we are giving is for user in users list. We are considering that as a row star user. We have seen why we have earlier why we are using star user. Now if I print the users underscores rows, I will see the list of rows which is created. On top of that, I can create a spark.create data frame users rows, or by providing a schema and data type, I can create a data frame. So I hope this session will be helpful to you guys, like how to create a data frame using a multiple ways, like directly by using a list or a list of tuples, or by converting the list of tuples and list of lists into the list of rows, then creating a data frame on out of it. Thanks for watching the session. Thank you.